Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the FIU Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Central Michigan's head coach. They continue to be without their starting running back, but the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the gun, it's Cherry. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Right back to the well. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Moving the pocket, it's Lewis. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
The give. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it back to him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to take off, ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll go to the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him again. Knocked down immediately.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Handoff to the single running back. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. In the Heisman race this late in the season, as a true freshman, he is just special.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard. Haven't scored yet with this offense. You want him to make that play, but a nice job by the defense, man. Getting there on time, not letting him wrap that football up. That's a great job breaking on the football with good timing.
Gets it to the back. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pushes ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snapped on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, Panthers! A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And listen, if I have a playmaker running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Coates. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hits inside, it's Cherry. Enough to move the chains. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking for a man, it's Lewis. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Tosses it incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Guys, look at this. Surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Going for the big play. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the Chippewas go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Touchdown, Chippewas! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Number 94, set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Swings it out to the flat. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Panthers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Gets the back moving. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cherry. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Chippewas in the hurry up. On the run, it's Cherry. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Selling the fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side is Coates. Makes the catch and he's free. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Chips.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the counter. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got a man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
FIU set up with another first down. From the gun. He's past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. FIU pushing tempo.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
A little release to the back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He caught it. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down.
And And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion and now get first and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Florida International. And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the delay, it's Cherry. At the 35, he's loose. Gashing the D on the right. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Play action on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. The lone back's got it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll pull it down. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Punt is in the air. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. On the ground, it's Cherry. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And the Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play. Sells to fake. Rushes on.
Right side, it's Boyd. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Florida International, 14.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback changing the play. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Finds a man on the right. And it's a first down, they'll mark it at the 44. And the Panthers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Drops back on first down. Going for it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
This one's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with Memphis taking on the North Texas Mean Green. And it's Memphis with a real chance to make this a memorable season. 9-1 following everything that happened last year. Let's find out if they can get to 10-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mac.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. Churns into the pile. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Got to make the play on 4th. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
And, man, when I was in school, man, you didn't really work on 4th down. Like, 3rd down was a big priority. Nowadays, so many people going for it. This is the 2nd time they've gone for it already. First time they were successful, but defense prepared, ready to rock and roll. They make the play, and they get the turnover.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On play action. Finds his man. Still running at the 40. Here's a little room there. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver. They're working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas. Get it together.
Looking to throw, it's Lewis. Gets rid of it. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The fake wants to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Snags it, and there's running room. Pass to 50. The 30. Pass to 20. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Pulls it. He'll toss it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And you talk about wasting no time, that's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Palmer.
And they did a great job at getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, that's one that good coverage.
Back to pass, it's Lewis. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Making the adjustment.
Punch! Iron! Circuit! Straight on the end!
2nd down, gonna throw it. On the move. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here.
Duck! Punch!
Snapped on 4th down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Out wide left, it's Burton. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Back to pass on second down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Caught. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Chippewas are in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Cherry. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, gonna throw it. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense is...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Got some room to run. Inside the 40. At the 20. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. Ford International comes out to start this drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Takes the easy completion. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Try to barge their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, FIU! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got him downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Chippewas want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing.
Caught, and he's got room. Taken down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Normally, I would say, 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Needs it here on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Motion from the wide receiver. Buying a little time to his left. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. He's looking to pass. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. To the air, it's Lewis. He's taking the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Second down to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The running back has it. Turning it on. The 30, the 20, the 10. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Coates. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fresh set of downs going up top.
And that play...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Florida International. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick give. It's Cherry. Past the 6. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Chippewas, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first. He wants a big play here late. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Second and long here. From the gun, the running back has it. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude
lets it fly deep downfield. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game. And we're going to wrap this one up with the PAT. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.